Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi, I'm Italian. This is a channel where I like to give you food for thought on many different topics. If you don't understand English, I'm going to write subtitles to just activate the captions. If you don't like the captions and they start automatically, you can just deactivate them without bothering me, saying that you have subtitles that you don't like, because it happened. Today we're going to talk about virtual YouTubers again. I say again because we already made a video when I just found out about this trend. And I personally liked it because I'm a total nerd, so I like anything connected to technology. And I find this a great way to show what technologies can do. Basically, this is a video camera recording what I'm saying, how I'm moving my mouth right now. So if I'm not talking, it should stop. And as you can see, it basically mimics whatever I'm doing. So if I move my head, it moves its head, and so on. It's a camera that's recording and then a program that's moving this little character here. And to do this, you need an incredible amount of technology. So I really like to see what we can do with the computers. And this is also the reason why I like using this little character in some of my videos. For example, when I do a video and then I realize I forget to say something, I just activate my little virtual counterpart to add whatever I'm missing in or I forgot to say in that video, for many different reasons. First of all, I like this program, so I like changing the outfit of my little character. Sometimes it's really late when I'm editing my videos, so the light is really bad and it's basically all dark, and I don't want to fix my appearance in my editing program, so I just activate this cute little thing and I show you her instead of me. Although every time I do, there's always someone who feels the need to tell me that he likes my real persona more than this. And that was basically what I was saying in the video, that I don't believe that such a thing will catch up on a Westerner audience. Although I'm getting curious because I found out that many people found my channel actually through that older video about virtual YouTubers. So I was wondering who the people who found that video and were looking for virtual YouTubers were. The search key that was inserted to find the video was Italian YouTuber. So I'm guessing it's foreigners, because if it was an Italian person looking for Italian YouTubers, they would have probably said it or written it in Italian, and they would have written YouTuber Italiani and not Italian virtual YouTubers. I have two guesses. First of all, I've noticed that the HoloLive, which is the main Japanese company for virtual YouTubers, is now hiring European YouTubers. I found out about a German virtual YouTuber who also speaks Japanese though, and makes most of our videos in English. So even though the target is mostly Japanese, they now can also be directed to English-speaking people. Now the thing about the how is it called again? HoloLive thing is that I really don't like how these people portray their virtual YouTubers, because I find terribly annoying that continuous squealing and
I do like Toho music. And Supercell, of course.
like sounds. That is something I see a lot in these virtual YouTuber things. So I'm guessing that this is what people who watch this kind of YouTubers like. Another thing that I tend to find terribly annoying about this kind of characters is that you don't get to personalize the way you want, because there's only a set amount of dresses and clothes you can make them wear. And I think most of them are like, I wouldn't say fetishy, but this is the kind of vibe they give me. There's a lot of Lolita clothes, which is a style I enjoy, but not to those extremes. And what annoys me the most is that I really don't get the chance to make my little character here, my avatar, wear normal clothes. I feel that all the options you have are somehow sexualized. You can either dress her like a maid, like a schoolgirl, like a child, but you don't really have the option to make her wear normal clothes. Even the shirts are not bottomed up, so I don't know, it looks like a fetishy thing to me. And also the part that you can change her expression. She's always happy. If you talk about something serious, she can't render it. She's always smiling, and I find it difficult to approach some topics with a character like this because her facial expression doesn't convey the message I'm trying to. And one thing I've noticed on proper virtual YouTubers is that there's always cheery, always happy, always squealing, as I said, that I don't like. And it's something I wouldn't do, I couldn't do, because it's not my personality. And I feel those YouTubers are not allowed to put much of their personality, but they're there more to entertain people. So it's not to show a person, it's to show a character that doesn't exist. And I think many of my followers agree. So this time the questions aren't for the people who normally follow me, but I'm directing this video to the people who find me through the Italian YouTuber, virtual YouTuber thing, Vtuber. The question is, where are you from? Because I'm guessing most of the people looking for this search term are from Japan. I don't see many Americans finding interest in virtual YouTubers, but I might be wrong. So it must be someone who speaks English, someone who's interested in anime characters. It's either people from Japan who are into this trend and also looking to learn foreign languages, so that's why they were looking for an Italian virtual YouTubers, or English speakers, but I wonder why they were looking for an Italian VTuber specifically when there are many Japanese speaking virtual YouTubers they can use to learn a foreign language. So it wouldn't make sense to me to look for virtual YouTubers to learn Italian, but this was my guess. I might be wrong. Let me know if you like virtual YouTubers. So if you got here searching for virtual YouTubers, what was the reason that made you look for this term? What do you like in a virtual YouTuber? Why do you like them? If you noticed things I pointed out, if you do agree, if they don't matter to you, what is the reason that might make people look for a virtual character to watch and instead of an actual person, which I'm guessing is also the question many of my followers have. So I'd say that's it for today. If you have more questions for those who are looking for this term, write them down in the comments. And also if you're one of those people who came here looking for virtual YouTubers, why was that? As I said, I created this channel. Can you move your mouth, please? Yes, thank you. As I said, I created this channel to have a confrontation about many different topics, so I'm curious to know what people from different cultures might think about some subjects. And sometimes I need to make this video in English because that's the only way sometimes my target can actually get to understand the video and start a real confrontation. As always, I don't like to see battles in the comments, so if you're not polite, I'm going to censor your message. So try to be nice to everyone, to every idea, even if you don't like it, because I have the feeling that sometimes people take the kind of things too much seriously, and it isn't really nice to witness. So this was it for today. If you didn't like my video, give me a thumbs down. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you like to hear me talking, you can just subscribe to my channel, but know that most of my videos are in Italian. You can ask me to undertitle, subtitles every single video, but I'm not sure I have the time to make it. So you can ask, I can do it sometimes, maybe, I don't know. If you want to help me, you can share this or other of my videos, or just give me a topic for the next time. If you don't, I'll find one. With this said, I'll see you in a few days and have a nice day. Another thing that I found... Can you move? Thank you. With this said, I'll see you in a few days and have a nice day. Oh, I can't wave my hands. Are you sure you can't? Move your hand. Move your hand. Oh, come on. Hello, I can fly. Woohoo. This is really creepy. How is this not sexualized? Come on.